take no joy in this video, but it's one I feel like I have to make. This is off of Dregs of YouTube 2, a new video that he made. And this is an email that I received, and now I have a feeling I know who sent it to me. This is the email right here. This was sent to me. This was supposedly sent to me by Glenna the Bad Witch, but it didn't sound like Glenna the Bad Witch. I've talked to her over and over on the phone. And this is pretty much why I have a concern. This is off the same video that I got from Dregs of YouTube 2. This is where David Schroeder gets it wrong. And then he goes on to promote Titus Frost. And who else? Thomas. You will find in this whole situation, Thomas is everywhere. And I know you can barely read his stuff, so I enlarged it so I could put it. Thomas, again, is everywhere. He's working with this Dregs of YouTube 2 as well. Everywhere you go, you will find Thomas's handprint. Again, here is the enlarged part of this. I knew that Dregs of YouTube 2 was working with Thomas because Thomas told me this over and over and over. But, and Thomas doesn't seem to be upset with me. Thomas doesn't want to seem like he's upset with me because people are listening to my videos and realizing that I'm telling the truth. And so for Thomas to flat out go after me, yet when I called him out, the first thing he did was run around and tell me I've sent out receipts of the $100 I gave you. I guess he thought that the $100 he gave me in a 3-week period bought my allegiances, I guess. But it doesn't work that way. I learned from Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. Fuck. These pedophiles want to give me fucking money. I'll take it. You won't buy shit. You won't get any special allegiances from me. But shit, you want to throw me your government money? Okay. So this is another. Hold on. I'll do the larger one. And Thomas's issue, Thomas was always about himself. Every conversation we had, he went on and on and on about how he trusted me and how I was a true Christian and how I was just better than peanut butter and how he didn't have any friends, but I was his friend and he trusted me. But there was one thing he never bothered to ask in our conversation. Did I trust him? And in the end, fuck no. I'm not an idiot. Everywhere you go, there is Thomas. And the people he supports are people I know are controlled opposition. They're directly in opposition to the bad players on here. That's how all of these people work. And of course, with the exception of me, everyone needs to be focused on this satanic Nazi pedophile ring. But you want to know what? You want to know the one person none of this group talks about? None of them. Not Thomas, not Phoenix, not Joyce, who I believe is mentally ill. That's the reason why I stopped dealing with her, because unlike them, if I think you're mentally ill, I don't give a shit what you say. But the one person none of them will talk about is Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. They won't mention at all that the Satanic Temple after school daycare shit has popped up everywhere in the fucking nation. Chances are there was an after Satanic Temple or an after school daycare in Ohio where there's 1,000 kids missing, or in Colorado where there's this sextortion case. They never bring up Lucien Greaves because they're all meant to be a distraction. And if you're an idiot, you'll let him distract you. But again, Thomas's handprints are everywhere. There is no place he isn't. That's the reason why I say he's the mastermind. I have dealt with every one of these motherfuckers, and he's the only one smart enough to pull any of this shit off. And so his problem is not that he gives me a pass. His problem is I'm never going to give him a fucking pass. The darkness is with him. That's the reason why they're struggling so fucking hard. But I'm not connotated with Thomas, nor Phoenix, nor QAnon, nor any other motherfucking group that they come up with. I'm not working with anyone. I'm sure as fuck not getting paid by anybody. And so, this mess, of course they want to say, oh, well, we need to take over this and just leave David and let David be... Because I'm the only one who's fucking calling them all out. You want to know who the bad guys are? And this is for law enforcement. Investigate me. Go look at my email. Go look at my phone. They always reach out to me. If they fucking reached out to me and I never reached out to them, chances are they're a bad guy. That's how this shit works. Just like Glenna did, just like Thomas did, they always reach out to me. So if you want to investigate and figure out who the bad ones are, investigate me. Come look at me and everyone who has surrounded me. Investigate me. Because I'm not afraid of it. There ain't fucking skeletons in my closets. But they all seem to be hiding in my closet. And I'd like you to take them out and expose them. So law enforcement, again, if you want to know who's behind this shit, investigate me and see who's been reaching out to me. That's how you'll find where the bad guys are.